Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we are from grade 12 UMS Callisto. We are presenting now our research entitled The Effects of Joining Clubs in Enhancing Students' Self-Confidence of grade 11 UMS students. By the way, I am Zulhaira D. Abdul, the leader of this group. So without further ado, let us start our discussion. So first, for the chapter 1, Chapter 1 has three paragraphs. The first paragraph talks about the international problem, the national problem, and the reason why we conduct this study. So for the first paragraph, according to Masduki et al. 2019, that shy children tend to have a verbal communication problem and low self-esteem. However, the communication and self-confidence of this student could not develop solely through classroom instructions. Ironically, the co-curricular program provides a good medium for enhancing or developing the communication skills and confidence of those students. Therefore, this study examined the communication skills of those students who join communication related activities in their school. For the international problem, according to Bisting College of the Philippines, that children are inactive in school, and one of the reasons is they lack self-confidence. Self-confidence means trusting oneself's abilities, qualities, and judgments. Many senior high school students are uh, very active in in engaging in extracurricular activities in the school. However, they think that it would be detrimental to the grade, that their grade might be low because they cannot focus on their study because there's a lot of clubs that they are joining. However, joining clubs is essential in developing your skills, developing your self-confidence also. The more you do the things that you are passionate about, the more your self-confidence will increase. And for the last paragraph, the reason why we conduct this study, and with those problems observed, this study deemed to be conducted to determine the effects of joining clubs in enhancing student self-confidence of grade 11 UM students. So next one is the conceptual framework. Figure 1 shows the independent and dependent variables of this study. The red box's independent variable covers the joining of clubs, while the blue box is dependent variables including the student self-confidence. The arrow from the red box going to the blue box shows the effects of joining clubs in enhancing student self-confidence. Therefore, joining clubs is truly essential, and for that reason is they can enhance their self-confidence as the students, and it also have a positive effect of it to them.
Good day, Ma'am Sinswat. I am Christian P. Milian. Now, I am discussing the statement of the problem. We have two problems. First, to extend does joining clubs affects to self-confidence for being leadership and communication aspects. The second, what is the perceived in terms of enhancement or improvements obtained in joining school clubs? In our two questionnaire, some studies have included the students' participation extend their capacity for mature interpersonal for being leadership and communication aspects. If you want to express that something has been made better through the addition of new features, are improvements empower then to enhancement.
Good day, Ma'am Sinswat. My name is Mary Lizzie Indol from grade 12 UMS Callisto. My topic is all about the scope and the limitation of the study. So our study is focused on determining the the effects of joining clubs in enhancing the um, students' self-confidence of grade 11 UM students of Notre Dame Village National High School. So where at the Notre Dame Village National School when the school 20 the school year 2023 to 2024, who the respondents was exclusively grade 11 SUM student. So the respondents are randomly according to how many respondents are included in conducting data in this study. The researchers had used questionnaires and did a survey to assess and analyze the effect of joining clubs in enhancing students' self-confidence of grade 11 UMS students.
So, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhaimin B. Rajid. So, the first RRL in Chapter 2 is School Club. So, according to ESI 2011, abstract extracurricular activities are found in all levels of our schools in many different forms. They can be sports, club, debate, drama, school publication, and student council.
Good day, my name is Rolyn K. Sumampong, and for a review of related literature, we've gathered some studies that are related and can support our paper with credibility. According to Essay 2011, abstract extracurricular activities are found in all levels of our schools in many different forms. They can be sports, clubs, debate, drama, school publications, student council, and other social events. Students have also explored the effect of participation in clubs and organizations in students' development of mature interpersonal relationships. Researchers have hypothesized that participation in extracurricular activities would be positively related to the development of competence and mature interpersonal relationships. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, each and everyone. My name is Rinaldo Chilapas from 12 UMS Calisto. Why students do not engage in extracurricular activities? According to Blacksey in 2014, no matter joining school club or activities has a lot of disadvantage, but it also has its disadvantage. The first disadvantage is that joining school club or activities will make us hard to have a good time management.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Hairani Anwar and I will present of our Chapter 3 Research Methodology and Research Design. This chapter presented the research design, locale of the study respondents, sampling techniques, instrumentation, validity, and reliability of the instrument data gathering procedure and statistical analysis. So this is our research design. This study used casual cooperative designs as it aimed to assess the effects of joining clubs in enhancing students' self-confidence of grade 11 UM students during the school year 2023-2024. So, according to the scientific research, Lawrence 2023 defined that a casual cooperative research is a methodology used to identify cause effects and the relationship between independent and dependent and the direction of the study. The researchers visited the classroom of the respondents and administered the survey questionnaire to the respondents. The researcher got the list of names of respondents from the presidents of each room of grade 11 humanities and social sciences. After generating the results from the statistical treatment, the researcher interpreted the data. The interpretation will be supported by related literature and studies. The researcher also ensured that there is utmost consideration research ethics. After the interpretation, the research prepared the manuscript and the checking and the final defense. After the correction from the final defense, The research made the necessary revision and prepared the manuscript of binding. In quantitative description, we have 4 in a range means is a 3.50 to 4.0. In a qualitative description is a strongly agree. So next is 3 in a range means is 4.50 to 3.59. In a qualitative description, we have agree. And next, in the quantitative description is 2. In the range means is the 1.50 to 2.59. In the qualitative description, we have disagree. So lastly, in the quantitative description is 1. In the range means is a 1.0 to 1.49. In the qualitative description means strongly disagree.
So let's move on to the chapter 4. Table 1 presents the extent of joining clubs in terms of leadership. As reflected on the table, statement on I learned how to lead small group of people garnered the highest mean value of 3.52, described as strongly agree. It means that joining clubs can really enhance your leadership skills. You can become a leader in your chosen clubs or organizations in your school. According to Martinez 2006, that fostering an innate need to lead, teach, and care for others is a fundamental to creating a just and moral society. Unfortunately, many youths believe that leadership is associated with being a wealthy, smart, athletic, or being good looking. But leadership is development is viewed differently. It is an inclusive process where everyone can be a leader. The lowest weighted mean was I discover other hidden talents or skills I didn't know I can do or handle, with a weighted mean of 3.0 described as agree. It means that there are still students who cannot develop or who did not develop their skills even though they joined school clubs. And with that, you can still learn something or you can still develop your skills or talent because it takes time to learn something and develop yourself. According to Hetari 2014, skills developed through drilling practices and learning material process. The significance of this study is to prove the significant development using debating method to enhance the student speaking skills. Generally, the extent of joining clubs in enhancing students' self-confidence was agreed with a weighted mean of 3.20. It means that joining clubs is truly essential in enhancing students' self-confidence. According to Zakaria et al. 2018, that finding shows that engaging in co-curricular activities such as choir, school clubs, organizations, exercise, sports, entrepreneurship clubs, choirs clubs, or anything or etc. are found to be the core activities that could enhance the social and communication skills, participation in teaching and learning, self-esteem, development, and career of shy students. Table 2 presents the extent of joining clubs in terms of communication. As reflected on the table, statements on I learned how to communicate effectively garnered the highest mean value of 3.48, described as strongly agree. It means that when you join clubs, you can communicate effectively and clearly. According to Sruti 2023, that participating in communication related activities, you can improve your public speaking, interpersonal communication, and group communication skills, which can help you stand out on job interviews and it can help you stand out in job interviews and make a positive impression on the employers. The lowest weighted mean was I developed soft skills like communication and attitude, with a weighted mean of 2.97 described as agree. It means that there are some students who cannot develop their soft skills even they join school clubs because it takes time to do that. According to Bentley 2022, that participating in student organization not only teaches you these skills but also help you broaden and improve those you already have. You learn the best way to communicate both individuals and large group, and you'll gain emotional intelligence as you develop new relationships. Generally, the extent of joining clubs in enhancing student self-confidence of grade 11 young students was agreed with a weighted mean of 3.19. It means that joining clubs can really help you boost your confidence and your leadership and communication aspects. According to STI 2023, that by joining clubs, different clubs and student organizations, you allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and develop the things that you are good at. Being completely aware of your strengths, weaknesses, desires, needs, and habits as early as now will help you choose a career path that is perfectly suited for you.
So the next is chapter 5. So the first table is the extent of joining club in terms of leadership. So the findings of table 1 is the highest mean is 3.52 and the lowest mean is 3. So the conclusion is based on the findings of the study, it is concluded that there is a significant effect of joining club in enhancing student self-confidence. And the recommendation of table 1 is based on the result of the finding of the study. We recommend that the student of grade 11 new students should join club to enhance their self-confidence. The extent of joining club in terms of communication. So the findings of table 2 is the highest mean is 3.48 and the lowest mean is 2.97. So the conclusion of the table 2 is the result of this study show that students who join school club enhance their self-confidence. Then the recommendation is we recommend to all students who struggle to their communication skills and want to develop their self-confidence should join any school club.
The first photo of our documentary is the first photo is the researchers went to the grade 11 classroom to conduct a survey, and the second photo is the research subject teacher explained the context and the format of the paper, and the third photo is the researchers gathered to count the answer of the respondents, and the fourth photo is the researchers went to the subject teacher to conduct a to check the chapter 1 to 4, and the last photo is we went to the printing shop and print our final paper.
Is why do we choose this study? So we choose this study because we want to determine the effects of joining clubs in enhancing the self-confidence of students among grade 11 young students. We want to expand our learnings and we want to know the reason behind why students didn't join clubs and why students join clubs. As we observe in our school, there's a lot of organization, clubs. That's why we want to know if it this really affect the self-confidence of students if they join or they did not join school clubs.
Now, there is a question. Who will be the most interested in your research? The most interested in our research, this is the student who have a low confidence. Some students have a low confidence because they thinking about that they're judging or fear for their feelings. So the most interested in our research is the student who have the low confidence.
What are the dependent and independent variables in your research? First of all, the title of our research is The Effect of Joining Clubs in Enhancing Students' Self-Confidence of Grade 11 UM students. And our dependent variables is joining clubs, and our independent variables is student self-confidence.
So the number 5 question, why did you choose the research methodology? So we choose this methodology, the causal comparative, because our title there are a limitation, and we want to examine the relationship between variable, and we choose this because it is good methodology for our title.